and welcome to my presentation of Return Analysis Dashboard. This dashboard has been developed in Power BI to analyze product return between 2014 and 2016. Here we can see three KPIs which shows a return rate percentage, average return value and return count along with their year-to-year comparison. Here we can see a line graph with a year-to-year overlay and a bar chart that highlights the top people by return count. Here we can see a donut chart that shows the percentage contribution of each person to total returns. Here are the three slicers that are included for year, region, and person. The overall objective of this dashboard is to provide a clear and interactive view of return, performance, and contributors. Before creating the visuals, I first prepared two supporting tables. First one is date table. This table covers the full range of date from 2014 to 2016 and it was marked as official date table. The date table is linked to order table through date column. This allows me to use time intelligence functions like same period last year to calculate year-to-year comparisons. The second is calculation table or measure table, which stores all the calculated measures such as return rate, return count, average return value, and their corresponding year-to-year change measures, keeping all the measures in one table that helps to maintain a clean and organized data model. Now let's look at the visuals one by one. These are the three KPI card. The first card shows the return rate percentage, which is the ratio of return orders to total transaction. The second card shows the average return value, which is the average sales value of returned orders. The third card shows the return count, which is the total number of unique returned orders. Below each KPI, I have also included a year-over-year comparison card, which we can change using these slicers. To make it easier to read, I applied these slicers. This visual is monthly return trend. The line chart represents the return count and return count over year by year and month. The horizontal axis shows the return count and the vertical axis shows the year and month. The blue line represents the current year, and if we select next year, we can see the next year comparison also. This bar chart shows the people by return count. Here we can see the ANA has the most return count. We can use the slicers to change to see the data year wise, region wise, or person wise. The final visual is a donut chart which shows the percentage contribution of each person to total return. Each slice represents one person and the size of the slice correspond to their share of total returns. Additionally, the tooltip includes a year-over-year change percentage for each person's contribution, which helps identify shift over time. In summary, this dashboard combines KPI card, trend analysis, top contributors, and contribution breakdowns into a single view. It provides both high-level insight and detailed analysis, and use of interactive slicers makes it easy to explore the data year by year, region, or person. Thank you for watching this presentation. Have a nice day.